A transmission repair shop owner in the city of Houston was sentenced to 35 years in jail on this last Wednesday, actually, for fleeing the country after fatally shooting a man he believed to be a robber back in 2018. Oscar Garcia, who's 35, was found guilty by the Judge Brown of the murder of Nicholas Batista. So I put his image up, who was 37 years old, according to Kim Ogg, who's the Harris County District Attorney. Okay, now Garcia pleaded guilty to Batista's murder in October and accepted the conviction. Now, prosecutors wanted Garcia to be sentenced to 50 years, but they gave him 30. They gave him 35. Now, Garcia's defense team had been at odds for 15 years with the prosecutor. So I guess there's some beef going on and what have you. So what took place is this murder took place in October of 2018, and then he left the country, came back to the U.S., and the U.S. Marshals picked him up. The shooting occurred when Batista was at Garcia's broadcast shop in Pasadena. So Pasadena, I put a map up. It's on the east side of the city, or going east, with his girlfriend. The pair were on their way to a restaurant on Sunday for Sunday brunch, or Sunday fun day, when Garcia mistook Batista for a thief who stole the tailgates of a pickup truck from the shop. So it was just another misunderstanding. Okay, so Batista was never really involved in any kind of theft. Garcia took a truck he had set up in the shop and a shotgun and followed the couple to confront Batista about the thefts. When the couple realized what happened, or that the restaurant was next to Garcia's shop, Batista and his girlfriend took an Uber to another restaurant while Garcia followed them. After dinner, the couple took another Uber home, with Garcia continuing to follow. So this dude, followed them, confronted them, they went somewhere else. He followed them to the other restaurant and then followed them when they were going home. At the couple's home on Wafer Street, Garcia got out of his truck and began arguing with Batista in Spanish, so they just argued. Now, Batista wasn't bilingual, so he didn't speak Spanish, but his girlfriend told Garcia that he had the wrong person. When Batista turned and walked away to call the police, that's when Garcia fired on him and killed him. He also pointed the gun at Batista's girlfriend and pulled the trigger, but it didn't fire. Shout out to the good man upstairs, friend. Now, before fleeing, Garcia picked up the casings of the shotguns. He went to another mechanic shop and asked that the truck be stored in that owner's garage. What kind of situation is that? Dude, if I had a friend who asked me to be an accomplice to a murder, no way, man, get lost. Garcia also destroyed his own garage's security camera, recorded to ensure that there was no trace of following the couple. This is crazy. So Garcia broke into the neighborhood Tequila and also destroyed his security camera recorder, as footage may have shown him following Batista. So he went and to his shop, took down the security system, and then he went to this Tequila and took down that security system, so there's no trace back. Then he closed the shop and left for his he left for El Salvador. The shopkeeper left behind a pregnant wife and 3 children. Jeez, man. He later then sent for them, and they joined him in El Salvador for a while. 2 years later, he came back to the U.S., where they picked his behind up, man. Just wanted to share this story with you guys of just a misunderstanding and how anything could really happen in that regard. But, of course, the victim's wife, thankfully the gun didn't fire. And now there's some justice to be served for the family. This is the Bayou City Report. I'm out.